And good evening, everybody. It is certainly the end of an era for UConn and the state of Connecticut.
Jim Calhoun says goodbye as head coach of the Huskies men's basketball team. Over the years, we've seen how much he brings to every game. So just what led up to this decision?
I thought it was the right time for me. Thank God, physically I'm very healthy. I always felt last year guilty about missing 11 games. You know, I didn't cause the back problem, but I missed 11 games, and I just didn't want anything to get in that way. And as I said, I'm at a point where I have incredible amounts of energy. I have a lot of things I know I can do and help, and I know who's in place.
Certainly had to have been a very tough call for Jim Calhoun. Darren Kramer is live in stores this evening.
He covered the announcement. What is his family saying about this, Darren?
Well, Keith and Ann, I had the chance to speak to Jim Calhoun's wife and two sons right after he made that announcement today. They told me that they knew it was coming. They weren't sure when, if it would be this season or whenever. And I talked to Mrs. Calhoun. She told me she would have been fine with him coaching one more year.
Truth be known, I am probably one of the few family members that actually did say to Jim, I would love it if you kept coaching. I also knew in my heart and in my soul that it was time to go for his benefit.
What is your mother going to do with him around the house all the time?
That is the big question. That might be the best unasked question today at the press conference was how does their marriage get impacted by him being home more? Knowing my father, I mean, obviously I'm kidding, they're extremely close, but knowing my father, he will stay very active, doing many of the various things he does. But I'm sure there'll be times where she's kind of kicking him out the door too.
There will be some adjustments in the Calhoun household after today, but at the end of the day, as they say, the coach, as he was talking to us today, said when he was laid up from this bike accident, he broke his hip last month. He had a lot of time to sit and really think about it. He said the program was lined up, the right people were in place to move the program forward, and he really decided that this was the right time for him to step down. Today was also a baton passing of sorts. Sports Team 8's John Pearson has that part of this story. John?
Well, Darren, Jim Calhoun called his wife Pat his best recruit, but he had plenty of great recruits along the way, and Kevin Ollie was one of those guys. Came from L.A., a big smile on his face, a hard work ethic, and a lot of confidence. Eventually, he became an extension of Calhoun on the court as the team's point guard, and today he takes over for the legend, and I asked him, how did it feel when he heard his name as the new UConn men's basketball coach?
That sounds good. I like the sound of it. It's bittersweet, though, because you see a legend that's leaving this program, but he, like he said in his up on that podium, he's never leaving. This is his place that he built, and he made it a special place for all of us to play, all of us to come back and coach. And he's going to be here without the whistle or with the whistle, and of course it's going to be without the whistle, but he's going to be here, and I'm going to hopefully make him proud of me each and every day I step out of here and practice.
Talk about Jim. It was funny, a milkshake and a fight sold you on this place.
Right, that sold me. I was gone, so Howie came over, like, take you back to Coach. Coach talked to me about 2 hours. Like I'm already sold. This is just like home. So, but I just love the style of play. I love everything about Husky Mania that year. Just what he meant to his players, and just being around the players. It was a family atmosphere, and it wasn't just a family on a basketball court. It was a family when we went to dinner. You know, everybody came. I mean, it was like, whoa, this is something special what he's creating, and I'm just humbled to be a part of it and be hopefully a bridge to what he's done to what we're going to do in the future.
And Kevin Ollie, the UConn fraternity of basketball players, believe he is the guy to take this team to the next level. Now, Ollie has just 1 year to make an impression on the decision makers here. After that, athletic director Ward Manuel and president Susan Herbst will make a decision, but it may not be based on wins and losses. Kevin Ollie has some work to do academically with the team. Wins and losses would be nice, and they just want to see the direction of this program headed back in a positive direction. Darren, send it back.